Welcome all. Through this video, we will familiarize with random number generation, arrays of random numbers. Alright. So, it is again another way of creating NumPy arrays. As I already remarked, you can create a NumPy array of random numbers. So there are several utility functions available. One is random, another one is bytes, another one is permutation, another one is shuffle, choice, etc. So we have to discuss only random as per the syllabus. Okay, and we will explain one more to make it more clear. So you can see that in random you will get uniformly distributed floats over 0 to 1. So including 0 and up to 1. So you can see here it is uniformly distributed, while if you consider rand n, you can have normally distributed values. So there is basically a difference between uniform distribution and normal distribution. In the case of uniform distribution, all values are equally probable. For example, if you consider values of a distribution of values from 0 to 9, that is 10 values, each element has equal probability of 0.1, that means, or 10%, that means even 5, 6 or 0 has got the same probability of occurrence. So that means all possible values are equally probable. So that is uniform distribution. And in the case of normal distribution, this is not the case. So the values near the normal or average or mean value has greater probability of occurrence. That means values far away from the normal are less probable, and values near the normal is more probable. So normal distribution means something like a Gaussian distribution. So please note this difference. So we will explain definitely random, that is included in our syllabus, and we will explain one normal distribution as well, say random or rand. Okay, I ask you to try others if time permits. So random function. So random number generators belongs to a submodule, say random, in the NumPy module, and there are several utility functions available, and one such utility function is random. So the argument, only one argument is there, that is size, and that is also not compulsory. So if not specified, it is taken as 1, and you can specify the size, and what we get is a NumPy array whose samples or elements belongs to this half open interval 0.0 to 1.0, and these values will be uniformly distributed. As I already told you, this uniform distribution means all values in the range are equally probable. Another one is rand. So there are several arguments, d0, d1, d etc. So these are the dimensions. Basically it is the size. So the dimensions of the returned array, you can have as many dimensions as you wish. Okay, and you can see one example here. Array np.random.rand32. So that means you will have a 3 by 2 random array. So 3 by 2 means there will be 3 rows and 2 columns, or in other words, there will be 3 elements in the first dimension and or first axis, not first, 0th axis, and there will be 2 elements in the first axis, along the first axis. Alright, so this is the 0th axis and this is the first axis. So you can see this thing 3 2. Okay, so let us try some random number generators. So for that I'm going to import numpy as say np, then np dot random dot. So this is a submodule and we have to use functions in the submodule random. So I'm going to use random. See, actually no argument is required. You can have one random number. Now let me try the same command. You'll get a different one. Now you can get another value. This will be definitely another one. So ideally speaking, you are not supposed to get the same value for the next time. Alright, so there are several random number generation techniques available. So this random dot random function will generate a uniformly distributed value from 0 up to 1. So it's half closed or half open interval. So including 0 up to 1, excluding 1. So that's it. Hope you understood. Now you can have another shape if you require, say 2 by 3. Oh, sorry. So the shape must be either a tuple or a list. Okay, so I got a 2 by 3 random number. Now you can try with the tuple. You have shape as tuple meshes. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now we'll familiarize other as well. So np dot random dot, so many are there. You can see the pop-up. So many random number generators are available. So I request you to go through all these things. Okay. So for instance, let me use random. Okay, so hope you remember random. So it's normally distributed values. Okay, and if you are using random, then you can have the dimensions as the arguments. Okay, so for instance, say 2 by 3. So you can have a 2 by 3 array. It is normally distributed in, okay, random is normally distributed. Fine. So please try to explore like this. Now, as I already explained in one video, if you wish to get more details about a particular function, you just do this thing. After importing the numpy array, you type help, then say np dot random dot random. Okay, this one we use now. So you can have all the values. You can view this. Okay, so you'll get all the helps. Okay. Okay, so we have discussed few random number generators, and I advise you to try others as well. Okay, so you try at least random function. So at the first glance, one may think that these random number generators are of no use because you are getting some numbers in random. what is the use of this? So in the due course, we will make use of these random number generators to find the values of definite integral, complex definite integrals, and we will simulate radioactivity. We will find the value of pi using these random number generators. So these random number generators are of great use for a physics student. All right, and we will obviously deal with some situations where these random number generators can be used. Thank you.